Hello, listeners. Welcome to podcast number 0. I'm not going to talk like that the entire time. That would be horrible, I feel like.
This is podcast number 1, though.
No, this is podcast number 0.
This is podcast number 0.
This is like a test podcast.
Maybe -1. Whoa.
Hey, maybe. That's not a bad idea.
That's an out-of-bounds index, bro.
But then people might think it's just like -1 and not a -1. So maybe just keep it 0.
Maybe do parentheses so they know it's negative.
We're already starting on the wrong foot.
This podcast sucks. Anyways, welcome to podcast number 0. I'm here with my good friends Naren and Kevin. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Yo, what's up? I'm Kevin. I'm Aidan's left-hand man.
I'm Naren, and I am his right-hand man.
Yeah, it's because Naren's on my right and Kevin's on my left. No other reason though.
Yeah, no. We're not really cool.
We're not actually cool like that. We're not. We're just business partners, honestly. We're not even friends.
Yeah, we're actually we're only friends with Aidan because of the YouTube channel. So.
Yeah, he actually pays us a lump sum every time just to get us to hang out with him.
Yeah, every time he uploads.
I would actually be able to make Mr. Beast level like money videos, but I have to pay these guys, so I can't. Pretty much this is the first ever podcast. We want to start doing these weekly. Probably get some other friends from the videos onto each podcast. But yeah, Kevin and Naren are both in a good number of videos. They've helped me out a lot. But yeah, the main idea behind this podcast is just talk behind the scenes stuff, stories, and life advice with Aidan. I give the worst advice, but it's fine.
It's okay. Naren gives pretty good advice.
Don't do that.
Okay, Naren, give me some advice, right?
All right, what's your problem?
So I'm in a situation where I'm
Get out of there.
Okay, good advice. Thank you.
That's actually really good advice, yeah.
Anyways, I did want to talk about blowing up because my channel blew up a lot recently. Like a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I went from 37,000 subscribers to 86,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Which is insane. I mean, just the whole, I don't even know, like it's so crazy to me. Like I can't even really fathom that amount of people watching my shit.
It was almost like overnight.
It was pretty much, yeah. It was like a 2-week span of just nonstop. Yeah. I feel like there's always been a pretty close following with my followers and stuff, and this is just, I don't know, it's just crazy. It's just like a growing community. It's a really cool small community, but it's branching out now, which is super dope. But yeah, that this is why she will never date me video. I think it's like 600,000 views almost.
Yeah, it's
getting
crazy.
There. Yeah.
I remember waking up one morning and just like looking on YouTube. I just like went and checked your channel, just like make sure, look how things going, and like 65,000 subs. I'm like, what?
Yeah, what? That's what I mean, dude. It was just so out of nowhere. Like, cause it's like I've been posting videos a lot, and it's that doesn't usually happen. A video just doesn't randomly blow up. Maybe I'll usually get like maybe a couple hundred subs when I post, but nothing like that.
Yeah.
So
the YouTube gods were definitely kind to you.
The algorithm chose you.
Yeah. I know they blessed me for some reason, and I don't know why. I honestly feel like there were some better videos on my channel that should have blown up over that one. But I mean, it wasn't a bad video; it was a good video. But I still think there's some really good other videos that I've done that I personally like a lot better. But
well, at least people are going back and watching them now.
That is true. A lot of the old videos are blowing up too. I think the abandoned party building has like 74,000 views. I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. With all of that, I just quit my job, so I'm trying to make YouTube my full-time job. I pretty much have 1 month to prove to my parents that I could do it. You know, there's a big issue. Right?
Is that scary?
I mean, it's terrifying. Literally, so I was working, for anyone who doesn't know, I was working at a trampoline park. And I was kind of a manager there. I was making decent money. But I mean, the job was kind of sucky, is dealing with kids all the time, which is fun, but like also can be really annoying and bad. It just depends. Like, so my last day of work, I came into my shift and I was reffing dodgeball. And I got into this argument with his dad. Listen, this is the most annoying thing, right? So I'm reffing dodgeball. A bunch of little kids are playing, but there's 2 dads playing on one of the teams. And the dads get out. And then a kid catches a ball on their team, and the dad comes back on. I'm like, you can't do that. And he starts yelling at me. He's like, how do you even get a job at a trampoline park when you don't know how to ref dodgeball? And I'm like,
oh my God.
I was like, Sir, there's like 100 people, or there's like 50 people playing right now. There's no way I would be able to keep track of people coming in and out like that. And people are just going to cheat. And like this dude just laughing at me with this other dad. I was like, oh man, like I was not in a good mood that day. And usually I'm in a pretty good mood, but for some reason it was just like, I did not want to be there at all. So I was there for a couple hours. I quit my job. I waited for people to come in so they weren't, screwed with me leaving. Yeah. I actually called Naren.
I remember.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I called him and I was like, Naren, I need you to make this decision. Do I leave my job right now or do I stay?
Oh, yeah. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I was like, well, he was giving me a lot of reasons why he should.
Yeah, because I really wanted to. Because I make rash decisions like that all the time. It's
fun. I mean, but the biggest one was you were going to go to New York soon. And after that, you were going to have the trip.
The Colorado trip.
So I was like, if you're not going to be working for these long periods of time, I was like, if you quit now, it's not a huge deal.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hope my parents will listen to this because they think that I just quit on good terms, but I did not. Yeah. During the middle of my shift, some dude was walking out of the back room, and I was like, hey, can you cover my spot really quick? I'll be right back. And I walked to the back room, put my hat on, clocked out, and walked out the back door. And it's like the back door doesn't lead to the parking lot, right? Mm-hmm. So there's like a huge building and there's like a construction going on. So I run through a construction site and I like go like around this fence and run into my car and I sit there for a second. I'm like, is this the right decision? And then I go on my phone, I tweet out, just quit my job. And then I started driving home and I'm like, my heart's beating really fast. I'm like, was this a mistake? So, and I was like, whatever. I just blasted music, and then I think I drove to your house.
Yeah.
And then we hung out.
It's final when you tweet it.
I was like, it's too late now. Like someone's gonna see it. Yeah. Then they pretty much fired me that day. So yeah, I'm unemployed at the moment, and I am trying to do YouTube full time. That's literally been my dream since I was like 12. I love making videos and I love recording things. Mm-hmm. And I love just all of that. And to make it a full-time job would be super cool. Or at least to just be able to make money and like live. Like I don't need like a insane amount of money, but just enough to like live and make videos. But I guess the more money I get, the crazier the videos would get, to be fair. But
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think you have like wholesome content and you'll just have a following base that will be continually watching your videos.
Yeah, I mean,
at some point you'll be able to be self-sustainable.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that a lot of people do like is that my videos are somewhat relatable in a way.
Mm-hmm. I feel like being broke is part of the video.
It's always a part of the video because it's like, let's figure out how to do this with the least amount of money possible. Yeah. And it's always like duct tape and cardboard and printing and like really cheap things.
Yeah, we always have these big ideas, but then we have ghetto means to do them. Yeah. So that's basically how a lot of these plans go.
It's like, literally like we walk into Walmart with these ideas of grandeur, and then we come out a little bit deflated, but still optimistic.
Yeah, we're like, we can figure it out. It's gonna work. It's gonna be good. That's usually how it goes. Like, I don't usually spend a lot of money on my videos.
I'm like, hey, you got $4?
Dude, we're like scrounging for money.
Like, oh, yo, look, I just found a quarter.
It literally is like that, though. It's literally. Yeah. I mean, even like making the money off the Uber cart, what did we make, like $35? I was like, that's sick.
Yeah.
That was a lot of money. That's kind of a lot of money.
No, literally the whole camping trip, it was like, oh man, that's $3, bro. Like,
we went camping recently. I literally stole a thing of toilet paper because I couldn't afford to buy the toilet paper. I probably could have, but we were trying to roll as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
I definitely have enough money to buy the toilet paper, but frankly speaking, I should have made a lot more money off of, especially that video that blew up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I use a lot of copyrighted music in my videos, so I don't really make much, if anything, usually. So I didn't make any money off that big video. I didn't make money off my recent video. I didn't make money off pretty much all the videos that do really well. I don't make money off of for some reason.
Well, they claim them. Yeah, they want the advertising money from it.
I mean, it makes sense. I was always okay with it though, because I wasn't getting like crazy amount of views in my videos. Like 10,000 views amounts to like $10 to $20, and I was like, well, it doesn't matter that much to me. I spent like a month on this video. I'm gonna make it as good as possible and use the music I want to use because I spent a long time on this. And like $10-$20 does not matter that much to me personally.
We've had bands reach out, or they either reach out to you or you reach out to them to like try and get permission to use music, but then their record labels don't allow it.
Yeah, that's a big issue. Like bands are like, oh yeah, we'd love for you to use our music, and I'm like, is there any way you guys can like whitelist my channel so I don't get copyright claims, considering this is kind of my job? And most of the time it's you're gonna have to talk to the record label, and it's like, how do I get in contact with the record label? They don't respond, they don't care. So it's just like,
they don't. To them, it's just another revenue stream. It's not even about protecting their IP anymore, because all that your videos do is put people onto their music that they're selling.
Yeah,
and they get more plays on Spotify. They get more album purchases.
The amount of like people that are following my Spotify and finding these bands, I feel like it's a good amount. I feel like I'm giving them a good amount.
How is having a Spotify playlist any different than putting it in your videos?
Wait, what do you mean?
How is having like a public Spotify playlist any different than just putting it in your videos?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just, I think it's really just a way for them to make money.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean,
and it doesn't make sense because people will listen to the music and go back to the real song. So if anything, these companies should pay you and sponsor you, because you're like introducing them to music they may have not listened to, and now they'll start listening to it on Spotify or whatever.
And I mean, I always give the music creators credit. It's always in the description.
Yeah,
it's in my playlists. It's on my Spotify playlist, which is also linked in the description of all my videos, right? So like no matter what, people, these bands are getting plays at least, and I don't know, maybe it's not a huge amount, I guess, but I mean,
but yeah, it does kind of suck because like that whole video wasn't just about the music.
Yeah.
It was about all these other things.
It's like 30 seconds of background music gets copyright claimed, but it's never like the video's like all music. I think it would be fair is if they made it like a percentage of revenue to how long you use the song, maybe.
No, that would be too logical.
That'd make too much sense.
That would make way too much sense, right? I don't know. It's whatever, I guess, but. So I'm trying to right now hopefully get this Patreon rolling. If I was to be able to get to $500 a month, I would be able to live and pay rent and do YouTube full time, which would be my dream. And the more time I could spend on it, the more videos get posted, the more I grow, and hopefully in turn eventually I could make this like, I could start traveling and doing other fun shit and kind of living the dream and like I don't know, it'd be cool paying back the people that helped me along the way.
But what about other things you want to do, like merch wise? And
I think eventually we're gonna have some merch. We're working on some stuff.
We're working on it.
We're gonna make it good. I want to make the best shit. I want to make cool stuff.
Coming soon.
Right? Yeah, I just want to make really cool stuff, but I want it to be done 2-3 weeks from now, honestly.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
Yeah, like before my Colorado trip.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents are kind of on my ass about everything, and they don't really want me to do YouTube full time unless it's viable, and like I could support myself off of it. My parents have always been like that though. It was always like you either go to school or you do the army. Otherwise, they're not really gonna help me in any way. If I choose to do neither. It's like you're on your own. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. I feel like that's how it is with a lot of people.
Yeah, but as of right now with college, my parents do help me out a lot with certain things, like help me with rent mainly because rent's pretty expensive while I'm doing college. I mean, I still work and stuff, but to do everything else.
I think for a lot of people, like sometimes college is the path of least resistance. Yeah. Even though people might want to do something else.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, I did want to talk. Okay. What else do we want to talk about? So making the Uber cart was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience.
Yeah, like honestly, I didn't really know. We didn't even know exactly what it was gonna look like when we first started. We just kind of like looking for cheap methods to make this. So the first one we thought of was let's cut out the front so it's easy for people to sit in the Uber cart. So me and Naren drive to Home Depot. We walk in. We buy the biggest wire cutters they had. We walk out into the parking lot, cut the front of it right then and there. This is how you know I'm fucking cheap.
I know. First, when we were there buying the wire cutters, we're like, how's the return policy?
Yeah.
they're like, no, yeah, we have super good return policy. Just bring it back in. We're like, okay.
We might have to. I was like, we have to check to see. It might be too small for our wire that we need to be getting.
Yeah.
So that's
how wires go.
Yeah.
It's so variable. So
literally
variables.
Went in the parking lot, cut the front off, and walked back in and instantly returned it. And she's like, "Oh, they weren't the right size." And we're like, "Yeah, not the right size."
Like, you know how it goes. You know
how it goes.
Yeah.
Got my money back instantly, pretty much. So like that was really cheap. And then we went to Walmart and bought like cloth, and then I sewed the edges, and then we spray painted it.
Aidan is an expert tailor.
And I grabbed the LED lights that were behind my computer, taped them down with clear tape onto the Uber cart, and then we literally made the headrest out of...
It was towels that we never got back.
Yeah, you took all of our dish towels.
Oh, they're still on the Uber cart.
We gotta get those back on this.
Yeah, really
I wanted to bring the Uber cart back to you guys.
I'm really not trying to buy more dish towels.
This is turning into us getting our dish towels back.
You know, I kind of want to keep them now that you want them back. Yeah, and then I think...
What about the actual... How'd we get the cart? People want to know how we got the cart.
We
that was like
found it. Found it. No, I think there's a rundown like old Kmart that's out of business. It's just empty, and they just have lines of carts in front of their place, just like a huge line of carts no one's touching. So literally we went at like midnight, me and Naren. Or maybe it was earlier. Maybe it was like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
It was
making it more sketchy.
It was dark outside.
It was dark, but
I think it was that late though.
That wasn't 12.
No, I said 9.
Oh yeah, 9.
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock. We like hurry up, grabbed it and shoved it in my trunk, and it like barely fit. And then we drove it to another place because I wanted to record some footage of us.
Just like hanging out.
Yeah, like fucking around with the cart and like.
Yeah. We didn't put in the pimp my cart bit.
I know, I didn't end up using it because it was hard to hear the audio.
That sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I know. We did. We shot a pimp my cart bit.
That was so funny.
It was really funny
because we looked up like exhibits. Like
you guys watch exhibit videos for like half an hour.
Yeah. It was longer than that, dude. It was like an hour and a half. We sat there.
Every time they use shitty CGI and like, not CGI, but like just like frame cuts and things like video tricks.
Yeah, they're like little simple video tricks. So I made a bunch of them and copied a bunch of the scenes from Pimp My Ride intros. We literally just copied the Pimp My Ride intros. And they look some of them look so goofy, but I couldn't use some of the footage, so I never ended up. Maybe I'll post it to the Patreons.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I could edit the intros together.
Subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah, right?
For that good content.
For that good content. And then, when we brought the cart, though, back to what I was saying, we brought the cart to this empty parking lot to shoot some bits of us just fucking around in the cart when we first got it. And we went to, like, the sketchy part of town.
It wasn't that sketchy.
It's sketchier than... It's pretty sketchy.
It was pretty late then.
It was pretty
At that
late.
point, it was pretty
We had gotten Taco Bell. We were sitting in the back of my trunk eating Taco Bell, and we're, like, going to go shoot the footage after. So we're just chilling there, eating Taco Bell, and this sketchy car pulls up, and this dude, and I'm like, oh, shit, this isn't good, because we have all my camera equipment out. Everything's out. And it's not like we could just get in my car and leave.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to rob us, I got my camera there. I got my camera bag with other camera equipment, expensive shit in it, right?
And then it's not like we're in a crowded parking lot. It's like this parking lot's almost empty.
It's pretty much empty.
And they park right next to us, and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, it was really sketchy. And there was like an old beaten down car. I'm like, okay, this is kind of sketchy. And like this dude comes out, and what did he say? He's like, I'm the light
God.
light cleaner God or something weird like that. And we're like, oh, okay. And he's like, let me clean your front lights for you. And I'm like, it's fine, I don't have any money. I was just like, I mean, real talk, like, I don't have any money, you don't have to clean it, I don't want you to waste your, like, do this, like, because I don't have anything on me right now. And he's like, nah, it's fine. And he starts cleaning my car. He grabs his equipment from the back of his truck. I'm like, if he pulls a gun on us right now, like, or anything, he could totally easily rob us for whatever we had. But no, he pulls out some cleaning equipment from his bag. It's nothing like a gun, and he starts wiping my front lights. And I'm like, sir, like, I don't have any money. Again, you don't have to do this. And he's like, keeps wiping it. And then he's like, okay, anyways, guys, I'll do the other light, but it's going to be like $20. I'm like, nah, it's fine. We don't have any money. And then he pulls up his Facebook. He's like, you see, I just did that for you. So if you can look at this, like, he shows us a poster on his phone. He's like, see, $20. I'm like, I've been telling you I have no money. I don't know what you expect.
Like, I was like, yeah, we're just college students. We really can't spend money on this stuff.
Yeah, and then what happened? Naren's like, yeah, we can give you 5, I guess.
Yeah, he was being pretty persistent, and he told us his story. He was like, yeah, I'm really down on my luck right now. I'm just trying to get some money. I just need some money for gas. I think it was.
Yeah, he wanted like money, but then we're like, yeah, we can give you 5, and he's like, how about like 20 though? He's like, how about like 20 though? And I'm like, we really don't have that money. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, pull the money out of my butt. Yeah. Like, we don't have that money.
And he was like, well, there is an ATM near here.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we can drive to the ATM. And I'm like, dude, we'll give you the $5. You don't even have to clean the other one. We don't even want you to clean it. We'll just give you the $5.
Yeah.
And so we did give him the $5, and then he started walking to his car, and I got a little sketch again, and I'm like, just while he was cleaning the front thing, I think I had Naren go and put everything in the car.
Mm-hmm. Not everything.
We left. No. So then, as soon as he's walking back to his car, and he starts looking in the back of his car, and I felt a little sketch, like he was gonna maybe do something. I don't know. I was just getting a really bad vibe this entire time. Mm-hmm. So we get in the car, and I start driving away, and we realized that we left the cart, obviously, because we didn't have time to put that in. We left the cart, and Naren left his phone in the shopping cart next to this guy, and we were like, oh fuck, what if he takes your phone? That's not good. And so we look back, and the guy's still sitting there. And
yeah, we're like, why hasn't he driven off?
Yeah, and I was like, he's still rummaging through his kind of trunk, and I'm like, well, that's not good. I'm like, we're gonna drive back. You're just gonna reach in, like, quickly open your door, grab your phone, and get in. We're just gonna go. And so that's what we did. We left, and then waited like maybe 10-15 minutes, drove back, put the cart back in the trunk, and then left. And we never even got to shoot the videos because we were too sketched out about it.
But you know what was crazy about all of that? How bright our lights were after.
After he cleaned it, my left light was so bright.
I gotta say, he did a good job.
He did do a good job. I don't know if it was worth $20.
I think I gave him like 10. I don't even remember. But I was like,
it might have been more than 5. It might have been 10. That's a
really common like con scheme. It's like to do the work and then demand money afterwards.
Yeah.
Without even asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it was pretty annoying.
Like, the entire time I was like, again, sir, please don't do this because I have no money. And you just kept doing it.
And the fact that it was just a weird time of the day. And he was
it was like late. It was like 11 at night, so 12 o'clock. It wasn't like during the day. There's no one in the parking lot. Again, literally the only people there.
I felt like we were just giving him the money, so we're like, all right, don't kill us.
That's literally what I was like, Naren, just give him whatever you have, just in case.
Yeah, so.
But yeah. That's like a behind the scenes stuff, I guess, for the Uber cart, and then everything else went pretty smoothly. Everything else from downtown was pretty much the important parts were in my video. So, but everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. Besides that, like, everyone was taking pictures with it, and people were like, "That's a genius idea."
I know one of my friends was like, "Yo, can I get an Uber cart ride next time I'm downtown?" I'm like, bro, just tell me the time.
We really should bring it downtown to make some money, because I do need to make some money.
Yeah, we should do that this week.
We could do it this weekend maybe if you guys want. We went camping this weekend, actually. We got back today, actually.
Yeah, we got back today, yeah.
Oh man, I was so exhausted today. It was a fun trip.
Super fun, but it felt so long.
Yeah.
It felt like we were there for a while.
It did, for some reason.
Yeah. Well, it's because we stayed up really late.
Yeah, we did stay up really late.
We had no signal.
And then we wake up early. We didn't sleep much.
We were living the pure wilderness lifestyle.
There's no internet.
No internet, no running water.
Yeah.
No running water.
No electricity. Besides, like, the car.
Yeah.
We had to work to keep our fire alive.
We're not very outdoorsy is basically what we're saying. Typically. So, like, I mean, I used to go camping as a kid, but it was a nice getaway from everything. To be away from, like, social media, even just for 2 days. But it was a lot of fun. What did we do? We did a lot of fire shit.
The first day was honestly just keeping the fire.
That's all. It was so hard because all the wood had gotten wet, and we were just trying to keep this fire going with the sticks that we got.
It was so unfortunate. Like, we only got one bundle of dry wood. when we went shopping.
Ooh, but me and Naren got a good deal on
We
that
got
wood.
a really good deal.
We stole a bunch of the wood from the one bubble and bundle and stuffed it into the other.
I mean, I'm just saying there was a little bit of room. There could have been more wood.
Yeah.
So I made that happen.
Exactly. Not
Exactly.
not illegal.
Totally not.
I call it getting banged for your buck.
Exactly. Yeah, we went camping. What else? We went on that rope swing.
Naren's worst enemy.
Yeah, I mean, it was so fun, but I didn't realize how close the rock was to, like, whenever you're swinging, like, how close it is to you when you jump off, because the rock is at, like, the same angle as you would swing as when you're
So you
going
gotta keep
down
your feet
it.
up.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep it.
Yeah.
You gotta lift up your legs, but you scraped your knee on the.
Yeah, so because I put my knees behind me.
Yeah, and it's
So
too
I was
low.
swinging and it was too low, so my right knee got scraped up pretty bad.
Super bloody. And then I went off of it, and I jumped late, and
This man jumped late and
somehow
did a back.
turned and landed straight on my back.
This man did a backflop.
Yeah, no, it was pretty much a belly flop, but on my back, and that shit hurted so bad.
I was kind of scared because I was like, I hope he doesn't jump off too late.
I was
and he
pretty close
hits
to the rock.
Yeah.
I was pretty close to
I was
it.
like, uh-oh, that's way worse than what I had.
Yeah, it could have been worse, but my back did hurt like a bitch. But it could have been worse. So luckily, I'm alive, I guess. No, I don't know, but we could have made the whole trip a documentary. I don't think I recorded enough. I think the craziest part of the trip though was that last night. We went to bed pretty late. We were just shooting the shit around a fire. We made a song.
Oh, God.
It probably will be in a video. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I'm
It
gonna.
was pretty bad.
I don't
It
know,
was
man.
pretty
It was pretty bad.
Should we tell them the chorus? Should we?
Dudes being dudes on a Saturday night.
I'm
Yeah,
a
no.
dude.
You're a dude.
We're all dudes.
Cut it.
just dudes
Being dudes on a Saturday night.
I'm not cutting that out, by the way.
It was so bad, but like that night, oh my god, it was pretty funny. Naren started to feel sick at some point,
Yeah.
and me and Ken were kind of taking care of him, and it was like, I don't know, maybe 3 a.m, and we had put Naren. Well, it was Naren's like, I'm really cold right now, and he was like shivering, and Kevin's like, do you want to go lay in the car? And you're like, yeah. So Kevin brought you to the car, gave you water, like, and you're
A blankie,
laying
give you a
a
little blankie.
little blankie, and you were laying in the car. And Kevin, he's like, I'm gonna go to sleep too. And I'm like, okay, no worries. So I was like chilling by the fire on this air mattress. The fire was pretty much gone at this point, but I was like laying and kind of looking at the stars and just like, and eventually I just fell asleep, like out next to the fire, like in this fucking woods, which was also pretty scary because there were spiders everywhere.
Yeah, there was a tree nearby that was like a nest of daddy long legs.
Yeah.
And I know they can't really hurt you, but they're so gross, man.
Yeah.
They freak me out. They're, oh my god. Like,
And then ticks. There was
the ticks
there was
were
So
really
many
bad.
ticks. I did a tick check when I got home. I had a couple.
I don't even know. Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
It was like underneath my knees.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even check.
I took a hot bath though, so maybe.
Yeah, I like scrubbed them off in the shower.
I took a shower, but I didn't check.
See, I still get this feeling after the trip of like I'll feel something that I feel like is on me, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And it's the worst feeling ever because I always feel like I'm feeling things on me.
Yeah. No, but the funniest shit happened though, because it was like 3 a.m. We were all chilling.
All right.
Sorry, no. I was chilling.
You were chill. All right. So
Oh no, sorry. I fell asleep. I was asleep.
from my perspective though, so I was in the car. Everything's completely dark.
It was pitch black. There's no lights.
I don't have my phone.
There was almost no other campers in the park at that point.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of campers, and the trees cover like the stars, so like kind of for the most part.
There's
Like
no moon,
there's
there's
only
no-
a little bit. There's no moonlight or
there's no
anything. So
moonlight.
like it was pitch
Pitch
dark.
The fire's out, and I don't know how late it is. So I figure Aidan and Kevin are both sleeping. So I try to find my way to the campsite, and I'm a little out of it.
Yeah, for being sick.
From being sick and throwing up so much. And I was like, what? Where is everybody? So I literally am looking for 20 minutes trying to find where everybody is. And like I know that the tent is literally like 20 feet away from the car.
It can't be
but
far.
I cannot find the tent.
It's not 20 feet. It's like 5 feet. It's like 5 feet.
It's really
the car.
not far.
All right.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close, but like I don't know if I backtracked.
You were just completely.
I
out
don't
of it,
see
I
any
think.
frame reference.
Yeah.
So I just didn't know where to go. So I'm literally at one point I give up. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna lay on the ground and just sleep here until I can see light. But then I'm like, no, I really gotta get back in the tent. This is really uncomfortable. And then there's bugs everywhere.
Yeah, well, I was laying there. I'd fallen asleep, and then I wake up to like noises around me, and I'm like, I get scared because I hear like walking, and I'm like out in the middle of like this. Just I'm in an air mattress, like in just like the forest. So I cover my head under the sleeping bag, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, am I hearing things? Is my mind playing tricks on me? Because I'm hearing voices. And I'm like, am I going insane? But then all of a sudden I hear like a faint like Aidan. I'm like, wait, did I just hear my name? I was like, is that Kevin? Why is someone saying my name right now? And I thought it was you for some reason.
Yeah.
And then it like stopped for a good couple minutes. I'm like, okay, it must have been in my head. And then I heard it again. I heard Aidan. I'm like, what the frick is going on? I was so scared at this point. I was like, I was hearing noises, and then all of a sudden I turn on my light and I see Naren standing there like, I don't know where the tent is. Please help me, or something. It was like something like that. And I was like, what the heck, dude? And you're like, I've been looking for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, Naren, oh my god. And you're like, can you help? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, where's my phone? And I'm like, looking around for it with my light, and it's under the chair.
Yo, I was scared though. I was like, I don't want to sleep out here. I don't know where the tent is.
It's bear country.
Yeah.
What, dude? Why didn't you go back to the car? Why did you just lay on the dirt?
Yeah, I guess he lost the car.
You lost the car too?
I lost the car. I had no idea where I walked from the car.
Dude, I have no idea.
That area from the car to wherever I started was totally like not my memory.
That's so weird.
Oh my god.
That's so weird.
That's
but
so crazy.
Nah, it was pretty scary. And then I ended up going back to sleep out there, which I don't know why I didn't go to the tent. I was kind of just too lazy, and the tent really hurt my back the night before. So like I was like, I'm gonna keep sleeping on this air mattress, but the air mattress had a hole in it, so you gotta pump it up every hour. So I'd wake up like every hour, like sunken in, like really uncomfortable, and I'd pump the air mattress while I'm laying on it, like with this little hand pump. Yeah, and then I think we had a paint competition at one point.
Painting competition.
Oh yeah.
We all tried to paint the same landscape, which is really hard to do.
I don't know if y'all know this, but like I'm kind of Bob Ross reincarnate, and I'm pretty good at painting.
This man slayed us. This man ruined our
I don't
lives.
know. Mine was pretty good.
Aidan's was pretty good.
Yeah.
Kevin's on the
other hand.
You know what? I don't think we need this in our lives right now.
We could just keep roasting you for your painting. That's always fun. No, but we all painted this landscape. Naren's was actually really good. And then we went around to show people the paintings. We were like, to see whose was the best. And most of the time they chose Naren's. I think I got a couple votes.
There was one kid that like their brain wasn't fully developed.
Yeah, for some reason one person voted Kevin's mouse.
And I was like, oh, it's okay.
Well, the funny part is the narrative before that was like, you know, you might get a vote if it's like a really young kid before it, and then the only person that ended up voting for Kevin's painting was like a 5-year-old kid, which was really funny.
I'm like, oh, you can connect with it.
Yeah.
Hey man, the painting was abstract, okay?
It was honestly not that bad.
It wasn't that bad. We're roasting it so much more than it was. But then we were going up to you, were like, but which one sucks the most? And we're like, yeah,
that one,
right?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, that one's pretty bad.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is the audience can judge for themselves when they see the video.
Oh yeah. We should be in a video soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I definitely think mine would get the most money on like an abstract art auction.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, whatever you think.
I mean,
whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
I'm just letting you know that, like, you know, I got some real talent here, you know.
I see. I got that plus funny points though because I drew Naren jumping off the rope swing bleeding. That's like style points pretty much.
Yeah.
If you guys seen what's the video called? Throwing my best friend a surprise party or something.
Mm-hmm. Or surprising my best friend.
Surprising my best friend. That's what it's called. Yeah. So in that video, me and Kevin sailed down a stream on a raft, right?
I don't think you could call it a raft yet.
Okay, but listen,
Okay,
it worked.
But it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
And it worked really well.
Yeah, I've had this idea for a while, and I've wanted to do it. I don't know. I never guess I had the means to do it, but I mean, I found a gift card with like $70 on it to a sports store or something. So I bought an air mattress, and I was like, "We're doing this now." And yeah, me and Kevin
found the gift card.
Yeah, it had $70 on it.
These gift cards?
I don't know, dude.
The Taco Bell.
I found a $100 Taco Bell gift card once. I almost threw a Taco Bell party, but instead I just. I was a poor college kid, so I just used it over like a month.
You just lived off of Taco Bell?
Yeah, I mean, I bought Taco Bell for like people, like, I think I bought it for you like
you
twice,
definitely,
3 times.
That was nice. I was like, with the whole squad's eating tonight.
Whole squad is eating, dude. Yeah. But that was a lot of Taco Bell. I ate a lot of Taco Bell for like a month straight, which is probably not good for your colon or something, but it's whatever.
I don't know. They do say Taco Bell is one of the more healthier
really?
foods.
I thought it was the least.
I always thought it was the least. Cause
it's not great quality food, but it's nothing like it's not, there's no fried food. I mean, the fries, fair. But like, that's like not even.
I guess that's fair. But yeah, we bought the raft, the Coffin 2, we called it. And we sailed it down a stream. If you've seen it, it was a lot of fun. Me and Kevin did it. Nothing really went wrong. It went better than expected. Besides, like the spider falling on me.
Yeah.
And not being able to catch fish.
I can't believe we were able to get through those rapids.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like that was. I think we just got lucky.
Yeah. So a couple days or like a couple weeks later, me and Naren were like, we wanted to do it. I wasn't even gonna record it. We just wanted to do it one day because we were really bored and there was nothing else we really could do. A lot of the other ideas we did have were like full day things, and we like had the air mattress. So like, let's go out and do it. So yeah, me and Aaron went to go do it, and then realized very soon after we got in that there was a hole in the air mattress, which was a problem.
Yeah, it wasn't great, and then we had to figure out some way to patch it up. And being ghetto college kids, we got some duct tape, and we were like, this should do it. We put maybe 5 or 6 strips.
Yeah, that shit did not
really
work.
Layered it on, and then it did not work.
It came off pretty quick.
Instantly.
Yeah, pretty instantly actually.
And then we just went with it because we kept on going back and forth from the car. So we're like, let's just go.
Yeah, there's no stopping now.
Yeah.
We've already here. We already put time and effort into this. We're gonna go down the stream, and if we die, we die. But we're gonna try to make it. So yeah, we sailed down the stream in there, but we had a lot more complications. We hit multiple trees like over and over again. Then oh my god, dude, it was so bad. I had another spider fall on me again for the second time. For some reason, the spiders like me like that.
Maybe you're Spider-Man.
Maybe I am.
Maybe you're Spider-Man, but like you're avoiding your destiny. Like you swat the spider off before it can bite you.
Oh, maybe I should just go back and put one on.
Maybe you should just let it. Yeah.
It's like Harry Potter. Whenever he never got his meal, and like they kept on sending more and more letters. Yeah. I bet you there's gonna be a horde of spiders after you, bro.
Dude, what if I'm the Spider-Man, but instead of shooting webs, I spray spiders at people?
Oh my god.
You know how terrifying that is?
That would be terrifying.
That's not a...
And also...
You'd be a villain, bro.
I would use it for good.
I just feel like that would be ineffective.
That would be terrifying. What do you mean?
Unless they're like poisonous spiders, like, what's the little spider gonna do?
You get thousands of spiders on you, you're telling me you won't be scared, Kevin?
I mean, yeah, you'll be scared. You won't really get fucked up.
I'm gonna shoot it into your mouth. I'm gonna shoot it in your nose. They're gonna lay eggs in your...
Okay.
Good luck. They're just crawling into your brain.
Damn, Kevin's so cool. He's bigger than 1,000 spiders.
Yeah, you think you could take me, huh, Kevin?
I think I could take 1,000 spiders, yeah.
What if I just keep shooting them at you because I have infinite amounts?
I mean...
I'll cover your room in spiders.
Fuck, bro. I got a flamethrower.
If you ever see Kevin in real life, make sure to grab a spider and throw it at him.
Speaking of spiders...
I'll sign it and throw it back to you.
Side note, when I went on my New York trip, I have this friend. He's kind of like this, like... He's kind of redneckish. He's just like the Bear Grylls of, like, rednecks. I swear to God. And,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. He's an amazing person. But, like, we were just chilling by the fire one day, and he's over there fishing, and it was, like, kind of late. And all of a sudden, he comes over with this giant spider in his hand. He's like, guys, you want to watch me eat this spider? And I'm like, no one asked you to do this. And he's like, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, don't do it. I was actually serious, like, don't do it, because it's still alive. And then all of a sudden, he just fucking swallows it.
Did it taste good?
He swallowed it whole, and he's like, I felt it crawling up my throat.
How big was it?
I mean, it was decent size. It was probably like maybe a little less than a quarter. It was.
Yeah, I mean.
I was like, why would you do that? I think he swallowed a second one too at some point.
What if he just likes spiders? He's like, I can't find protein, so.
He has a thing for eating spiders.
He's way too far away from like a GMC. So
Yeah.
He can't go buy whey protein.
He's like, how am I gonna get my gains?
Yeah, he's like really trying to bulk.
But yeah, actually a lot of stuff happened on that New York trip. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of already told you guys that story, but I almost got into a bar fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah. With like a 40-year-old lady. Like, my friend's sister plays in like, it's like a heavy metal band. Like, they play pretty hard stuff. And that genre of music, I feel like, is kind of a dying genre, like low-key. So a lot of the people there were older generation people. So it was like all like 40, 50-year-olds that go to these things. And then there was like me and my friends who were like, 20. So, I mean, we were chilling there. I think she just hated me because I was younger or something. But we were playing.
It's like, you're still free.
Yeah.
You have a future.
This kid's happy. He's smiling, and she was sitting alone at the bar. I kind of feel bad for her, low key. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's happy. I don't want to like judge, but I mean, she was sitting alone, 40, and drinking alone at a bar. I don't know. It's whatever. But we were playing. We decided to play darts, and I'm really good at darts. That's a lie. I'm horrible at darts. I'm the worst, actually. I threw some darts over the board. I almost hit someone previously, and then I throw this one dart at some point, and it hits the dartboard, bounces off, and hits this lady in the leg. And she like turns around.
It doesn't stab her though.
No. It like bounced. It was like it was a tap. And these are plastic darts. They're not like metal.
Okay.
Like these are cheap plastic darts that would not hurt anyone.
Even if you got stabbed with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think you could really stab someone with it because they just bend.
Oh, okay. It's like the plastic forks of darts.
Yeah, pretty much. So it like hits her leg, and I'm like, I walk over there to grab it, and she's like, like you just hit me with this dart, right? And I'm like, kind of like chuckling a little bit because I was a little tipsy, and I didn't think she was being serious because the thing barely tapped her. And I was like, yeah, like I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm horrible at darts or something like that. I didn't say sorry. I was like, yeah, I'm horrible at darts, like. And she starts like yelling at me. She's like, "Why would you do this?" And I'm like, "I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't mean." And I realized she's not joking. She was being dead serious. And my friend, she's like yelling at me. My friend Dom's just like, "Aidan, just say sorry." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And then she hands me the dart, and it's just like super awkward. And then like whatever, it stopped there. But later when I went to the bar to get a drink, she starts like the band is playing, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as I go to get my drink, she starts whistling as loud as she possibly can in my ear, just trolling the shit out of me, man.
She
and I'm like,
really like that band.
I was like, she's doing this shit on purpose, and I was so mad, but I didn't say anything. I didn't look at her. I just got my drink, and then she starts clapping really loud in my ear, and I'm like, I'm gonna freak, dude. I'm not trying to get in a bar fight with a 40-year-old lady that I'd probably get my ass beat.
Yeah.
She might have beat your ass.
I was about to say, I was like, I don't know where my money's going.
Whoa, man, come on.
I don't know. If I was there though, you would have been safe.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you probably show them his artwork, and they'd probably fall down.
Your artwork, it would stun them. They're like, "Damn, that shit's horrible."
Like, I can't see.
You can't see anything. You should carry that around now.
Just like blind people.
Yeah, whenever like we get in a fight with anyone, you just pull that shit out.
You could shoot spiders at her.
Yeah, I think I'll just use my fists.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I should have just shot spiders at her.
But then your friend would be like, "Ooh, protein."
Start eating.
What if he's your natural villain?
He's my villain because he can eat. He can eat his way out of me spraying spiders.
He's like your foil.
Oh my god. Yeah, that New York trip though was interesting. I drank kind of a little bit too much. Again. We got this like beach house and everyone was drinking, so like everyone there was like, just drink, bro. And I was like, hell yeah, let's get drunk.
Hell yeah.
I blacked out one night. Don't remember much. All I remember is apparently they told me I was dancing with a broken glass bottle. And then I woke up the next morning. Yeah, I don't know. I threw up a lot. It was a horrible experience. I don't recommend it. Honestly, I'm more of a fan of doing things like just like hanging out and there's like doing interesting things than drinking and partying, because I don't know, I make way more memories usually just like doing these interesting things like the Uber cart or like you know, making those types of memories over drinking. But every once in a while I definitely indulge a little bit.
I feel like you could go from like constructive memories to self-destructive memories.
How am I like when I'm drunk?
You're just happy, man.
I feel like you're happy. I feel like you dance a lot more.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. That's definitely
You're definitely a lot more goofy.
Yeah.
You're pretty stupid.
I'm just always stupid though in general.
But like particularly stupid. I'm like, this man really dumb.
I got some good ideas though when I'm drunk, I'm not gonna lie.
Most of them are, you think they're good, but they're
like
not.
it's like the ideas that you write down in your notes on your phone, and then you wake up the next morning like, what did I write?
Okay,
what does
but
this even mean?
Think about this. Oh, I had this air mattress idea, the air mattress Rapids boat tour. We give personal tours in a crazy tricked out air mattress boat that we built.
That'd be pretty lit.
Is that a drunk idea?
That was a drunk idea.
That was a drunk idea?
That was a drunk idea. Good idea. Good idea.
That's a pretty good drunk idea.
I told you I have good ideas when I drink sometimes.
But like imagine though, like just a bunch of air mattresses.
Like super glue them to a plank of wood.
Yeah, and then maybe put some chairs.
Yeah.
So we could sit. And then we have the center ones for the people that they can lay on them.
Mm-hmm. And we could like have the people do like activities when we're getting like off the rapids.
Oh yeah. I had some really good ideas for activities. We were like, let's open up a gift shop like a mini gift shop in the middle of the street.
On like a sandbar.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
So we stop our air mattress boat tour and like they can buy some like keychains.
Like rock, $50.
Twig, googly eye rocks. And then I was like, maybe we could take some like Polaroid pictures for them and then sell a couple of
that's
pictures.
a good idea.
And then what was the other one? Oh, set up like targets.
Yeah.
And like a gun at one
point. Like whenever there's rapids.
Yeah. So then they pick up these airsoft guns and have to shoot the targets when we're going down the rapids.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And I don't know. This would be a hard thing to plan out, but I'm thinking we legitimately make some posters, bring them into town, and advertise
it
for a boat, for an air mattress personalized boat tour, and charge like $15 per person. It's like a 2-hour trip.
2-hour trip, and also one of our ideas was like, we could bring paint supplies and people could paint while they're going down the tour.
Yeah, at the slow part.
The slow part at the end. There's a lot of slow part.
Yeah, like the middle. There's a good like 40 minutes, 30 minutes of just pure floating downstream. It's very relaxing.
It's really relaxing.
So we're like, let's get some canvases and maybe some paint and let people paint at some point.
Paint or draw,
Yeah, and like we're just the tour guides and we'll just sit on the edges and paddle.
It's definitely nice, and if we make it goofy with our little shenanigans, I feel like people would like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know who would bite. The only thing I'm nervous about is getting people to be like, yeah, I'll do it. For some random strangers, because even when we did our no friends meetup, people thought we were gonna like murder them. Like all those signs went up, and people were like, I'm not gonna go because what if they're murderers? Which I guess is a fair point, but
it wasn't like a really public place though.
It was.
I didn't understand that.
It was the fact that I think it said far back on the thing. It was like in the far back.
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
I think people were like, okay.
I definitely could have worded that better in the poster.
You could have just been like basketball,
soccer court.
Yeah. People were like, oh, it's in the back of a community.
Yeah, and we saw 80 to like 100 people show up.
Yeah,
so,
there was a good bit of people that showed up.
I mean, you see that picture with everyone.
We still talk to those people.
Yeah, there's a couple people I still talk to. Yeah,
we have a group chat.
Yeah, we made a group meet with everyone, or at least most of the people. Not everyone signed up. There was a weird group of dudes that showed up to that, like these big muscular dudes. And when they showed up, I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? You guys want to party?" And they're like, "Ha, no, we're good, man." And I was like, okay.
I don't remember that.
I don't know if you were there when that happened. I mean, you were there, but you probably. I walked up to them myself, and I was like, "What's up, guys? Welcome to the party." Because I saw them walk in, and they were just like, "We're good, dude." And I was like, "Okay, dude. I mean, you're cooler than us, I guess." I'm like, I'm wearing a goofy party hat, and I look goofy, and everyone's kind of goofy at the no one's really judging or anything. These dudes hardcore, walked in, judged all of us,
and then left
like
they
almost
dipped.
immediately. But they were these big, buff, like tall dudes that just I don't know. I guess it wasn't their scene.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty stupid, but whatever.
Yeah.
I guess you can't please everyone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the No Friends meetup was great video, great concept. I think we're doing a second one soon, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm thinking bigger, better.
I know a lot of my friends want to come to this one.
Yeah, I want to make it. I want to make it huge. I'm talking like 2 piñatas huge.
Oh, like 20 beam dip.
Like 20 beam dip huge.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, no, maybe we can get like a band to play live, like a live music.
Well, you know a couple artists.
I know my friend. He's like a pretty well known rapper in Atlanta. His name's KZ. I don't know if anyone's heard of him like in the podcast, but I mean,
get him to come.
He's pretty well known. He might do it. I know he's been wanting to hang out recently, so like, I think he would do it, and like you'd be in the video, maybe get some little bit of exposure. But yeah, we still need to brainstorm ideas because honestly, I don't know what we'd do, but I want to make it way better than the first one. But again, I did that shit with like $40.
True. Yeah.
Like literally.
Me and Naren kind of spent a lot of money though.
We did.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you guys to buy the cooler.
No.
You guys did that on your own.
We bought a really big cooler.
That's true.
I would just say
we literally have not used it once since the No Friends meetup.
It's for the No Friends meetup
part 2.
It's for part 2.
We're keeping it just.
We could
for
spray
that.
paint it like No Friends on it.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but we could still return it though if we don't.
No, I took the stickers off.
Oh.
We can still return it.
All I'm saying is like if things get too rough.
Is this a drunk idea? Is Naren drunk?
Wait, no. Can you blow into this real quick, please? Yeah, no, he's not drunk.
Yeah, I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. When me and Aidan get together, we get dumber. That's a scientific fact.
That is a scientific fact.
I did a hypothesis. I did the whole scientific procedure, and it's true.
You know what we should do? We should have y'all take IQ tests separately.
And
then together.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a funny bit, huh?
It's kind of funny.
We just get to like when we do it together, it's be like 10. Our IQ combined is 10. But separate, it's like 200 IQ. We're like insanely smart.
Alright, don't fucking.
Sorry, okay, I'm really smart and you're like at like 50 or something.
Bro, this man's saying he got 200 IQ. No,
dude, I make some 200 IQ plays sometimes.
Huh?
Let me tell you about my 200 IQ plays. I forgot all of them.
Here, I could leave and then you'll probably remember them.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about this, but the Cameron stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing big. She contacted me through a friend, Braden. And she wanted to reconnect. I haven't talked to her since pretty much the breakup. It's been almost a year. Very different. We're both very different from where we were, I think. So we are going to be talking soon and just conversating, I think. Which...
Are you anxious?
I'm pretty anxious about it. I don't know. I have no bad blood with Cameron. I don't hate her or anything. We didn't really end on the best of terms, but I don't think we hate each other in any way. I think there was a lot of, immature things happening towards the end, but on both sides. But nothing too horrible, And I don't know. We'll talk. I'll talk to her and see how each other are doing. I don't think we're gonna be like best friends, but I think what do they call that? Like olive
extending the olive branch.
That's what it is. Is that what people say?
Ending on good terms.
Ending on good terms, or just being on okay terms, which is crazy because I'm really bad at this. I hold grudges. I'm a very nice person, and I don't have problems with people. It's pretty rare for me to have problems with most people. But if someone like backstabs me or hurts me in a way, I usually hold a grudge pretty hard. Like especially about the one girl that cheated on me. I still don't like her.
I don't know, man. I feel like even having a grudge is like pent up energy that you don't need to be wasting on someone.
Yeah, I mean I'm not wasting energy on it, but I just know if that person was to contact me, I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
But I think with Cameron it's different.
I'm kind of hippie when it comes to these things, but I'm like, I don't think.
I wish I was more like that.
I don't think you should hate anybody. I think you should, always be on a good foot. Leave.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm on good terms with pretty much everyone that I had beef with back in the day. But I remember doing some pretty, like, not super bad things, but to get, like, a little bit of revenge, just trolling level revenge. Like, I remember when I was in high school, I had dated this girl for, like, a month. And then I found out, like, she was trying to get my sister to do, like, smoke weed and drink with her. And I got really pissed about it. And we ended up breaking up pretty much. And she hated me. And she got all the drama people that I was friends with to hate me too. So she got all the drama kids to hate me. And back then I was a Twitch streamer. And she used to make fun of me a lot. Because I still went under the name Valspire. And I still had the same logo, like the bird thing.
Yeah.
So I had merch back then too. So I gave all my friends merch, Valspire merch. There was like 8 of us. And we all went to the show. To their last show. It was horrible. And we sat in the front row. And ooh. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty fucked up. But this next part, like, we found out where they were going to go eat food afterwards. We left a little bit early, got there before them, and got a huge table for me and all, like, my friends. And we're all wearing Valspire gear. And they walk in. And they look to the right as the waiter is bringing them to the table. And I caught eye contact with her. I caught eye contact with the other people that don't like me. And their face is just, like, of disgust. And I'm, like, smirking like an evil villain. Like, this is hilarious now.
That's pretty funny.
And I pissed off them so much. They were so mad. It was pretty immature, but I also think it was pretty funny. Damn, we should have talked about how we met.
Yeah.
We can still do it.
You still do it? You think so?
Yeah. So, basically, I've been watching Aidan's videos for a while. I watched the first one, probably was meeting her for the first time.
Yeah, that 1 million view video.
Yeah, whenever Aidan met Cameron for the first time. And it was like, I thought it was really good. I really liked the editing. I thought everything was, like, really cool. It was a well done story. Mm-hmm. So I subscribed.
Oh man, I'm blushing.
No, like, I was like, oh man, this man is wild, but I really like the fact that he's, like, outdoorsy. He's not like these millennials, these damn new Z generation.
These damn millennials.
That are just, like, complaining about their poems on YouTube. And, like, he's actually just trying to have the best time he can. And he's giving out positive vibes. And I think that's just something that really attracted me to your videos.
Oh man, I'm blushing. Thank you so much.
And he tells a good story while he does it.
Yeah, you could get, like, a sense of who you really are from your videos. So whenever I met you, at first I thought I was gonna be scary and you're gonna be a completely different person. But you're very transparent in your videos. So basically, whenever I saw you, I was at Tate, which is like
it's like the student center.
It was the first week I was at UGA.
Yeah.
I just moved to this town, and literally my first week of school, I knew 0 people. 0. I knew no one, like, at all.
So I'm at Tate. I'm waiting for my Spanish class, and I see him, and I don't believe it. I'm like, literally, like, no way, bro. No way that's him, because, like, I never looked at, like, the subscriber count or anything, but just based off of how good, like, the quality of his videos were, I thought this man was, like super big. Like, I figured he was gonna have an entourage. The fact that there's nobody around him, I was like, bro, like, what's going on?
I literally had headphones on, and I was trying to figure out where I was going. I'm pretty sure I was lost.
Yeah.
Like, because I had to get an ID.
You were getting your ID done. So I was like, oh man, I want to talk to this guy. And I was going to do it, but then you went further in and I didn't want to, like, make it weird and, like, make a scene. Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm going to just wait until he gets his ID done. So you get your ID done and you start to walk away, and your pace is really fast, by the way.
Dude, I was like, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go home. Like, it was a long day, dude. I remember being really tired.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to freaking run. So I'm running after this guy, basically, and I tap him on his shoulder and I'm like, hey, I've seen your videos, And he's like, what?
Yeah, dude, I was like, did someone pay you to say this? Because, like, I mean, again, like, I don't know, maybe 30,000 subscribers. I was relatively small. The chances of someone recognizing me it's happened a couple times in my life, but super rare. Super rare.
I was like, do you ever make video? Are you Valspire? And you're like, yeah. And I was like, bro, I'm such a big fan. I watch all your videos.
I was just like, holy shit, no way, dude, no way.
And I'm like, yo, are you going here? Or I saw you making an ID, and he's like, yeah, I just transferred here. I was like, that's so crazy.
Yeah, no, that shit's so crazy, and the chances too. And even being at the school for a full year, I've been recognized twice. Yeah. And that was the first week. And, like, the chances, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
The only other person that recognized me was Amalia.
Yeah. That's
which
really crazy.
We'll have to tell that story next time.
That story's on footage, too.
It's all on footage, yeah.
Film.
But, I mean, yeah, no, we met there. That was the first time we met, and then we hung out, like, I think the next day we got pizza together or something. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it was a couple days later. I don't remember. But we got pizza together, talked for a bit, and then we went golfing, which was pretty fun.
Wait, you went golfing with her? Oh, you're
with
talking
you.
Sorry, I got lost.
Me and Naren, we went golfing. And then
I was like, wow, does everybody just take you golfing, huh?
We didn't really connect till, like, I mean, we were definitely hanging out. Yeah, maybe like a week later. You were throwing this little kind of little house party. Mm-hmm. And we were all hanging out and we all got pretty close. And then I met all your friends. And I just remember at one point, like, standing on a chair. I think I drank a little bit. Mm-hmm. I stood on the chair and I was like, because we were talking about cults a lot that week for some reason. Because we were all watching
we had watched Wild Wild Country.
Wild Wild Country, yeah. So we were, for some reason, we had this weird, like, we talked about a lot about cults. So, like, I stood up on the chair in front of everyone at this party and I was like, guys, we're starting a cult with the children of Athens. We need a virgin sacrifice. And everyone's like, yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, we need a virgin sacrifice. And everyone points to one person at the party. And I'm like dying. And then he screams out, I have a pocket pussy. And everyone's like, okay, fair enough. And everyone points to Naren. And we're like, sacrifice.
I'm like, no, my pocket pussy's in the mail. It's coming.
That shit. Oh my god, had me dying. That
was the first time I met you too.
Yeah, we met for the first time. I think that was when we made our handshake, which is the worst thing ever.
Alright, so everybody in our friend group has, like, this handshake. All the handshakes start the same, but, like, there's variations on it, right?
Yeah.
And me and Aidan's is, like, the worst.
It's the worst handshake.
It's the worst. We gotta get it. We have to get it on video so people know how bad it is.
Yeah, I don't even want to explain it. It's just. Yeah.
I feel like you'd have to blur it out. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. It's so bad. Almost as bad as Kevin's painting.
Oh. No way. No way. Kevin's painting is way worse. But no. I remember when first meeting you, though, I just thought it was so crazy. And I remember telling all my friends, and then I was like, yo, I just met a YouTuber.
Really?
Yeah, and I showed, like, I remember coming home that day and showing Kevin and Jalen the video.
Yeah, no, Naren was so hyped. He was like a little kid. He was like, dude, like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to go get pizza with him tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, here's, like, all of his videos. You should go watch them. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like,
yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I just remember watching your video. I watched a lot of your videos after watching that first one. Just, like, in my room, just watching the videos over the summer. I was like, oh, man, this guy's killing it. This man's really having a good time. And I was like, he seems such a cool person to hang out with.
That's so funny. Yeah, and then we ended up hanging out. Which is so weird. It's so weird.
It's just crazy to see myself in these videos now, too.
Yeah, no.
It's like these are the videos I used to watch.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's crazy. I don't know. We've had a lot of adventures ever since now, and it's, I don't know, it's crazy to me. It's so fucking crazy that people even watch my shit and, like, enjoy it, I guess, because it's very just me hanging out with friends and
but I think you just give out that positive vibe that attracts people.
The good wholesome content, kind of, with a little bit of edge.
Wholesome content.
Wholesome content with a little bit of edge.
Made right here in Saskatchewan.
We shot the No Friends Meetup. That was the first video.
That we
You guys really helped me with. I gave you like 100 flyers. I'm like, yo, just put these around campus.
Dude, I remember we didn't get this on footage, but we went into one of the like study halls or whatever. Me and Naren did, and we just started taping it.
Oh yeah.
We just started taping it to the glass on the study room windows.
People were like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
But we just went to like the clear glass. We just taped it so they could see it.
Yeah.
Again, seeing people's reaction to to everything, like people reading it, everyone always thought everyone was laughing shit. Everyone thought it was the goofiest thing. Which it was. It was the fucking
super
thing.
goofy.
But then I became somewhat known at UGA as the no friends guy. And I was on Tinder, and girls would be like, "Oh, holy shit, you're the no friends guy. You're kind of a local, like, famous person."
Dude, actually, that still happens.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we like, bring people over and like, who haven't met you or whatever. And, like, wait, you're the no friends meetup guy.
Yeah.
Like, I saw you on the posters.
It's so weird.
It's really weird.
Not known for my YouTube stuff, just the no friends meetup at my school.
It's because the amount of posters we went.
There was a lot, dude.
Honestly.
It was everywhere. Everyone was
found
posting
one
it.
the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I was like in a bush, just like on campus.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It was like
It's
hella
literally
faded.
it's literally been like
Wow.
9 months, maybe 10 months
Yeah.
since.
That's crazy.
I remember we would like make laps around the study places because you're not supposed to hang up posters without permission from like the place or whatever, and so they would tear them down.
Yeah, they were tearing them down.
We would just go behind them and put them back up.
Yeah, no, we did the same thing. Me and Matt were hanging up posters. Like, they tore a bunch of them down, and I was like, okay, they want to play this game, so I got way more, because I printed like 400 copies of this out.
Yeah.
And just gave them out to everyone.
Naren
I was like,
still
just hang
has
these
like
out.
100 pages.
Yeah, I
Of
have so many.
Yeah, Naren uses it.
I use it as a scratch word. Sometimes I need a napkin.
Oh man. Anyways, we've been talking for a good hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up.
That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We're gonna try to do this weekly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, it's gonna be a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna be pulling people from my videos on every week. It might be a new person. There'll probably be about 3 of us each week. Just talking about stupid shit, talking about behind the scenes, talking about personal stories. Maybe we could start giving some advice, maybe some questions at some point.
Like do some Q&A stuff.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
People have questions for us.
Yeah, send them in.
Leave some questions in the comments, or tweet them at me, either or.
Hopefully this will be a weekly thing, right? Or
I want it to be every Friday. Hopefully is the goal, to post every Friday the podcast. Maybe Thursday. I don't know.
Okay.
If we could do Thursdays or Fridays, one of the two. I don't know yet, but yeah, I don't know if you guys want to shout anything out.
You can follow me at the Narrator. It's not the Narrator, it's just Narrator.
How do you spell Narrator?
Narenator.
Got it, Kevin.
Yeah, you can follow me at KTKOFFROTH on Instagram.
And you can follow me. Most of my shit's just Valspire Family, so just look up Valspire Family. You'll find me on pretty much everything.
Look them up in search.
Yee. Not to brag or anything, but
there's a more famous Aidan Gallagher, to be honest.
Shut up, man. Don't bring it up. There is, though, and it's so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's been the We Haven't Come Up With a Name Yet podcast. Signing out.
All right. See y'all later.
See ya. I'll hum.
Yeah. Ain't a Bop album 2 coming soon. That's been the We Haven't Figured Out a Name podcast.
Valspire Family, maybe.
Probably Valspire cast. I don't know. Podcast. This is the worst outro ever.
Doubt it.
Thanks for watching.